I got a call from a regular customer yesterday. They were doing a show in London, they tell me, an exhibition to be precise. They asked me if I could provide a car and a driver to go and collect them. Yes, of course I will, no problem. And that is where the nightmare began. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Friday. Hope you're doing alright. Looking forward to the weekend. Let me know what you're up to in the box below. I shall of course be here recording content and driving people to and from the airports as I always do. I might get a day off sooner or later, you never know. Well, yesterday, what an absolute disaster that was. You see, we have regular customers that we've built up over 5 years. That's how long the business has been going. And when one of them calls, we try our utmost to help them and honour the booking that they've requested. Well, one of my regular customers yesterday was at the XL Centre in London. It's kind of around the city airport, Isle of Dogs type area. This is a picture of the place. Up until recently, it was being used as one of Matt Hancock's inventions, named after that famous nurse, Florence Nightingale. And that didn't go too well, did it? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, back to the plot. Yes, I will send a driver to you. And the pickup was requested at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. My driver gets up there at 5 o'clock to go and pick them up. And at 6:30, I receive a message from him. I'm still waiting, haven't got the customer yet. And when I phoned and spoke to him, and it was an expletive-filled conversation from his part, and I can't say I blame him, he gets there. He's not allowed to drive into certain areas. He ends up driving right past the customer who see him. He's then not allowed to turn round to go and collect the customer. Ends up getting stuck in a queue with other cars that would not move. And this is the best bit. A driver going to the XL Centre to pick somebody up and will not be leaving their car at all was requested to go to what they term the transport office, provide proof of status, as in and also submit himself to a test to ensure that he's not come down with anything. He's not going anywhere near any of the building, he's not going inside the building, he's not doing anything of the sort. Yet they subjected him to that ordeal. Rightly so, he kicked off and said, no, I'm not having it, I'm not doing that, you can write off, as some would say. And he managed to get out of it. But utter chaos. If this is what happens with exhibitions now, if this is what happens in Sadiq's London now, even just the outskirts like that, it's not worth the trouble for anybody. And I get the impression from the customer as well, when he eventually met up with them, that the exhibition wasn't great either, and completely and utterly disorganised. Not a good showing for London XL, and I hope all this madness ends soon, but reading the news, I'm not sure it will. Toodaloo.